Alright, you can come to a comfortable seated position. You can grab the flesh of your butt cheeks and we'll move it back so you really feel a nice anchor through the sit bones, and you can even kind of take your sit bones on the floor. Bring your hands on the laps. You can bring your shoulders up, bring them back and then down. Nice opening of the chest, and again roll your shoulders up, back and down. And now lift your shoulders down, close your eyes for a moment. And let's take a moment to center on your mat. We can start by welcoming the breath. Just notice your breath. Notice how it feels. And notice where you can feel it in the body. And by connecting to your breath, you really anchor yourself in the present moment. So there is no need to worry about yesterday. No need to worry about what might happen later today. The only time is here, and the only place is now. Or it's the opposite. Take a moment to relax all the muscles in your face, especially the forehead and the jaw where we tend to hold tensions. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Feel the weight of the arms on the laps and relax up to the fingertips. Relax the hips. Feel your legs or your thighs heavy as if you had sandbags pushing them towards the earth. Relax the calf muscles, the feet and the toes. And here you can set an intention for your practice today. What quality would you like to develop, or what quality do you need more in your life? It could be anything from compassion, kindness, to something more physical like strength or flexibility. And in front of that quality, you can put the words, I am. I am kindness, I am strength. And you can repeat it 3 times silently in your mind. And now we'll take 3 cleansing breaths together. So take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top, open the mouth and big exhale. And when you exhale, you let something go. Again, inhale deeply. All the way to the top. Open the mouth and exhale. And when you exhale all the air. One more time, the deepest inhale you can. Hold it, creating a little bit more space in the lungs. Now open the mouth and big exhale. Now come back to a gentle, natural breath. Bring the hands in front of the heart in the prayer position. Rub the palms together to create some heat through that energy. Now cup the palms in front of the eyes. Make sure you don't smash them here. And feel the vibrations and the energy you've just created. Now blink the eyes open, spread the fingers and release. Alright, very nice. Now interlace the fingers and place the hands on top of the head. Don't open the elbows, bring the elbows slightly in. Now long spine, inhale here. And when you exhale, you gently start to tuck the chin towards the chest, bringing the head down. And you should feel a nice stretch here in the neck Don't force it. And we'll take a few slow deep breaths here. Now on your next inhale, slowly lift the head. Release the arms on the floor right next to the hips and place the fingertips on the floor. So now lift your right arm and bend the elbows so that the hand comes on the left side of the head. Keep pressing the left fingertips on the floor. Take a big inhale in the center, and when you exhale, you gently bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. So it's the ear towards the shoulder, not the opposite. Keep pressing the fingertips on the floor, and of course keep breathing. You can close the eyes if you want to. Now complete your exhale. Inhale, lift the head. Bring the right arm up. Release the arm on the floor. Inhale the left arm towards the ceiling. Bend the elbow, left hand on the outside of the right side of the head. And gently bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. And keep pressing the right fingertips on the floor. And here we have a nice stretch on the side of the neck. Deep, slow breathing. You can close your eyes. Now complete your exhale. Inhale, lift the head. Bring the left arm up and down. Okay, good. Now we make just a few rotations with the neck, so you can bring your hands back on the laps. Tuck the chin. And now on an inhale, start to make a rotation to the left. Left ear, left shoulder. And when you can gaze at the ceiling, you exhale on the way down. Right ear, right shoulder. And one more time. Inhale, up on the way up. When you can gaze at the ceiling, you exhale on the way down and you go very slowly and mindfully. And now when you tuck the chin, we go to the right. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. When you can gaze at the ceiling, you exhale on the way down. And one more time. Oof, I can feel that. Wow, it feels good. I don't know if it's good, if it feels good or if it feels bad. All right, and lift the head back to the center. Good, very nice. We'll take a seated cat-cow, so bring your hands on your knees. Now, on an inhale, arch the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the heart and send your gaze up. Exhale, round the upper back, tuck the chin, bring the navel to the spine, feel your shoulder blades separating. And again, inhale, arch the back, lift the heart, look up. Don't open your elbows to the side. And exhale, round. Tuck the chin, tuck the navel towards the spine, shoulder blades separating. One more time. Inhale, look up, open the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades, and exhale, round. And inhale back to your neutral spine. Good. Now make your way onto all fours. Bring your wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees under the hips. Open the fingers wide so you have a lot of balance here. Now extend the right leg back towards the back of the mat and point the toes very firmly. Don't open the hip. Keep your hips squares to the mat. Lift the left arm forward. You want to have the palm of the hand facing the floor, and here you can tuck the toes of the left foot for even more balance. Squeeze the right glutes. Keep breathing. You can gaze down towards the floor or maybe towards the front edge of the mat. Keep engaging the core. Good. We'll hold here for a little more. Keep breathing. Now take a big inhale, reach forward with the arm and back with the fingertips and release only the left hand on the floor. Now kick your left foot towards the side. Lean on the left hand and open to the side. Bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. Right leg is parallel to the floor and you're flexing the foot. Imagine you're pressing against the wall. And this is a modification of side plank. If it's too challenging, you can set the right foot on the floor. If not, stay here with me. Keep opening the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, bring the right hand on the floor. The right leg is still lifted, and bring the left foot back to the center. From here, we'll take 2 half push-ups. So take a big inhale. On the exhale, bend the elbows in. Bring the nose towards the mat and press yourself back up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, knees to the mat. Exhale, back up. And release. Woo. You can take a quick child's pose here. Just for a couple of breaths. Now press on your hands and back to tabletop. I told you it was a very quick one. Now extend the left leg back, point the toes firmly. Make sure you don't open the hip, make sure your hips are parallel to the floor. Engage the core, bring the navel towards the spine. Now raise your right arm forward with the palm facing down. And here you really want to point the toes towards the back of the mat, point the fingers forward. Open the fingers of the left hand wide and maybe tuck the toes of the right foot. We stay here for a couple of breaths. If your mind tells you that you can't, don't listen to it. You can do it. Good. Now take a big inhale, reach back and forth. Right hand on the floor. Kick the right foot to the side. Lean on the right hand and open to the left for this modification of side plank. You want to flex the foot as if you were pushing against the wall. You can gaze up towards your thumb, or maybe you want to gaze down. And if this is too challenging, you can set the left foot on the floor. Deep, slow breathing. Engage your abdominal muscles. Now take a big breath in. Exhale, left hand on the floor. Bring the right foot to the center. Keep the left leg extended back. 2 half push-ups. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows. Bring the nose towards the floor. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bend the elbows, knee to the mat. Inhale, up. And release. Good, very nice. Now from here, we'll warm up the hips, and at the same time we'll warm up the wrist. So we'll start to shift the weight forward and then draw the hips back. So you inhale on the way to the front of the mat, come on the wrist so the shoulders go a little bit past the ankles. And big circle with the hips, so 2 birds in 1 stone here. And then you can change direction. Make sure your shoulders go past the wrists. You inhale always forward and you exhale when you go towards the back of the mat. 2 more circles here. And then back to the center. Alright, now from here, flip your hands and bring the fingers towards the knees rather than to the front of the mat. And here I want you to go very gently. And now start to bring the hips back so you have a nice stretch of the forearms and of the wrist. I don't know if you work at the computer the whole day, but that's a really good exercise to release the wrist. Go very gently, very gently. Alright, now bring the shoulders on top of the wrist and bring your hands back to the normal position with the fingertip facing the front of the mat. Now tuck all 10 toes. From here, lift the hips and go to your first down dog of this session. There will be a few. So walk your dog, move your knees, lift the heel one after the other. Maybe you want to move the hips. Take any movement that you like here, any movement that feels good. You can say yes and no with the head, no tension in the neck. And if you are in a moving dog now, come to a still dog and let's check your alignment for a moment. So make sure your fingers are widely open. The middle finger is pointing towards the front of the mat and you press on the fingertips here. Press the floor away from you so you can sink the chest towards the thighs. Externally rotate your shoulders so the shoulders are away from the ears. The navel goes towards the spine and the tailbone is lifting up and back. Your ears are firmly
press on the floor, and if not, it's fine. That's the direction they want to take. If it's challenging, you can keep a soft bend in the knees so you have a long spine and you have a nice stretch here. Hips, feet distance apart. Feet, hips distance apart. Alright, now take a big breath in. And exhale. Now gaze forward, and you can gently walk your feet to the front of the mat, very gently. When you reach the front of the mat, bring the hands on the shins. Inhale, look halfway up with a flat back. And exhale, fall forward. Keep a nice bend in the knees. Now press on the feet, make a big circle with the arm and very slowly rise up. The hands continue to travel all the way to the top. And exhale, hands to your heart. Alright, very good. Now, come to your Tadasana mountain pose. So bring your big toes to touch and slightly open the heels in the back. Lift the kneecap so you engage the quad. Pelvis is forward and tailbone is pointing down. Strong core. Roll your shoulders back. Open the chest. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades and bring your hands to your heart. We'll do 3 Surya Namaskar A and then 2 Surya Namaskar B. Now, gentle gaze forward. Inhale, find your mountain pose. You can gently back bend here. And exhale, hinge from the hips, fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up with a flat back. Gently bend the knees, hands on the floor, right foot and left foot back for your high plank. Good, we'll have a few high plank here in this practice. Now, open the fingers wide, squeeze the bum and squeeze the belly. Bring the knees on the floor, everyone for this first one. Shift the weight forward, elbows past, shoulders past the wrist. Bend the elbows, bring the chin and the chest on the floor. Your tailbone is lifted. Now slide the legs. Inhale and find your cobra here. Press your hips on the floor. Press on your hands, lift the chest, gentle squeeze of the shoulder blades. Heart is forward. Now tuck the toes, come on your knees, press back, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Now look forward, bring the right foot, the left foot toward the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise up. Maybe you can find a gentle back bend here. And exhale all the way down, hinging from the hips. Uttanasana, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, high plank. Now you can take low plank chaturanga, or if you want to take the knees chest variation, by all means do that variation. Now shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, lift the chest, gentle gaze up, tuck the toes, exhale, use the core, downward dog. Remember to really engage the core. Inhale, exhale. Now look forward, right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back, long spine. Exhale, fold. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise up, gentle back bend, look up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high plank to low plank or knees, chest on the floor. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Now gaze forward, right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to your heart. And release. Alright, well done. Now Surya Namaskar B. Find your mountain pose again. But here, maybe you want to squeeze the feet together, squeeze the legs together, activate the fingertips towards the ceiling. Now bend the knees, inhale, find your chair pose. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Check down. Can you see your toes? If you can't see your toes, it means you have to sit a little back. Now inhale here and exhale, fall forward. Inhale halfway, exhale, find your high plank all the way to low plank or knees, chest. Inhale, upward dog, lift the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Now inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot between the hands at the front of the mat. We'll stay here in a high lunge. So make sure the back heel is lifted and the right knee is on top of the right ankle. Inhale, rise up for high lunge. Shoulders down, soft gaze forward, engage the core. Exhale, hands on the mat. Right foot meet the left foot, shift the weight forward, low plank. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, and we all meet in downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands at the front of the mat. The right heel stays lifted. Inhale, rise up for a high lunge. Drop the shoulders down, engage the core and squeeze the glutes. Exhale, hands on the floor. Left foot meet the right foot, low plank or knees, chest. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, press the floor away from you. Lift the tailbone up and back. Now gaze forward. Right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, squat down. Inhale, chair pose. Lift the arms towards the ceiling, gentle gaze up or forward. Inhale here again, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Now high plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the hands, front of the mat. Inhale, high lunge, shoulders down. Exhale, hands on the floor. Right foot meet the left. Take your variation, low plank or knees, chest. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, use the core, down dog. Last time. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands, front of the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Drop the shoulders down. Exhale, hands on the floor. Left foot meet the right foot, lower down, low plank. Inhale, lift the chest, upward dog or cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale, down dog. Take 3 slow deep breaths here. If you want to release some heat, you can exhale through the mouth. Make sure your feet are hips distance apart, shoulders away from the ears. You can say yes and no with the head, no tension in the neck. Now gaze forward between the hands, right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. Inhale, chair pose. Inhale here again, and exhale, rise up, Namaste. Relax the hands alongside the body, close your eyes for a moment. And observe the sensation in the body. Observe the energy flowing from the crown of the head to the tip of the toes. Maybe you can feel some vibration in the fingertips. Your heart is racing. And your mind must be very quiet by now. Maybe now is a good time to come back to the intention you set at the beginning of the practice. That sentence starting with I am. Now take a big breath in. Exhale. And open your eyes. Alright, let's continue. Bring your nose, leave your hands where they are with the fingertips towards the ceiling. Bend the knees, inhale, find your chair pose again. Good. Look up, and here we go to a half chair pose. So inhale, and when you exhale, you bring the chest on top of the thighs with the arms extended forward. Inhale, find your chair pose. Exhale, half chair pose. Now bring the hands on the floor, straighten the legs, fall forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, right leg, left leg back for your high plank. So, just so you know, you can always keep the vinyasa. So you can always keep low plank on knees, chest, and find downward dog. I know you're maintaining your plank pose, so now shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Alright. Now inhale, right leg high. Come on the toes of the left foot. Shift your weight forward so the shoulders are on top of the wrists. And now bring the right knee to the right elbow. Point the toes towards the back of the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. And again, exhale, right knee, right elbow. Use the core, round the upper back. Inhale, three-legged dog. And now we twist. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Now knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. And now step the right foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Woo! Come on the fingertips. Inhale, rise up. Shoulders down, back heel is lifted, and from here we'll twist to really engage the core. Take a big inhale. Exhale, open to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. You can gaze at your right thumb. Now inhale, bring the arms high. Exhale, hands on the floor. Vinyasa or downward dog. Right foot back. Exhale, down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. And downward dog. Take a deep breath here. Now inhale, left leg high. Come on your right toes. So lift the right heel. Shift the weight forward so the shoulders are above the wrists. Now bring the left knee to the left elbow, point the toes. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale again, left knee, left elbow. Use your core, engage your abs. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, and now we twist. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, twist. Right knee, left elbow. One more time, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Now exhale, knee to nose, round the upper back, squeeze the abs. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, and step the foot between the hands. All right. Find your runner's lunge here. Bring the fingertips on the floor. Now inhale, high lunge. Settle here for a moment. Now bring the right arm forward, the left arm back, and twist open to the left. You can gaze back, use the core, and squeeze the glutes. Now inhale, bring your arms high. Exhale, hands on the floor. Left foot meet the right foot. Chaturanga low plank or knee chest. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward dog. You can set the knees on the floor for a moment. Take a quick child's pose. Deep breathing here, slow breathing. Now press on your hands. Come back to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Good, we have a little bit of plank work to do here. So, lift your heels off the floor, bend the knees and hover the knees from the floor. Good. Now gaze past your fingers and shift the weight forward and find your high plank. You might need to adjust the stance of the feet. Now, tap the right knee on the floor and up, left knee and up. Squeeze your abs. Right up, left knee down, right knee down and up and left. That's 3, 4, 5, we go to 8, 6, 7, and 8. Now inhale, and on the exhale, bend the elbows all the way to the top. Come on your belly. Bring the hands on each corner of the mat. Press on your hands, lift your arms, and find your seal pose again. It's an excellent pose to release the abs. So send the gaze forward, chest forward, squeeze your bum. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. You can come on the knees or you can press yourself back to a high plank and downward dog. Good. We have one more of those to do. So lift the heels, knees to the floor, only hovering. Gaze forward, pass your fingers, and now shift the weight forward and find yourself in a high plank. Alright, now we do toe tap to the side. So, right toes to the side, to the center. Left toes to the side, to the center. Right, center, left, center. Right, center, left, center. That's 4, center, left. Right, 5, left. Right, 6, left. 2 more. 7, 8, center, left, center. Inhale, exhale, lower down on the belly, come on the knees if necessary. Bring the hands on the corners of the mat. Press yourself, lift the chest. And release. Feels nice, right? Now take a big inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the forehead on the floor, hands underneath the shoulders. You can come onto all fours or you can press yourself back up to a high plank and downward dog. Very nice. Now inhale the right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Inhale, rise up for a high lunge. And when you exhale, you open to warrior two. Oh, nice sunshine coming in. All right, let's just check your alignment in warrior two. Make sure that you can see the big toe. If you can't see the big toe, it means you have to move the right knee towards the right. The right thigh is parallel to the floor, so maybe you can sink down a little bit more. Pelvis forward, tailbone down, strong, strong core. Press on the other edge of the back foot, arms lifted, and soft gaze towards the middle finger. Good. And breathe. Find your inner warrior. Now, bend the right elbow and set the elbow on top of the right knee and bring the left arm up and stretch it over the head. Keep bringing your hips forward and your tailbone down and keep opening. Really stretch the arms, activate the fingertips. Now you can stay here, or if you want a little challenge, you can lift the right hand and bring it parallel to the left, activating the core so you don't drop the chest. Inhale, exhale, bring the right elbow on top of the right knee and come back to warrior two. Good. Now straighten the front leg. And here we get ready for Trikonasana. So shift the hips back, reach forward with the right hand. You want to reach, and then the right hand can come on the floor with the fingertips or maybe lightly on the shin. Now here, you want to bring the hips forward and the shoulders back. Engage the core so you don't collapse the chest. You really want to have a nice engaged abdominal muscles so you really keep a nice form. Now bring the left arm over the ear and stretch here again. You can stay here or you can bring the right arm parallel to the left. Keep opening the chest using the core. Inhale. And now on the exhale, both hands on the floor. Bring the left foot slightly in. Bring it in towards the middle of the mat. Square the hips. So bring the left hip forward and the right hip back. Find your pyramid pose here. Take a big inhale with a flat back. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Now extend the arms forward to the front of the mat. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise up. Hands towards the ceiling. Use the core and exhale all the way down again. Your arms are straight. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good. You just go back a little bit, but you stay where you are. Now again, make sure that your hips are square to the front of the mat. Bend the front knee. Start to shift the weight forward. Give you a little bit of momentum. Step on the right foot and lift the left leg off the floor and come here to warrior three. Strong core. The torso is parallel to the floor. Your toes are spread. You can keep a micro bend in the right knee. Now pressing on the right foot. Inhale, bring the left knee up. Bring the fingers towards the ceiling. If you want, maybe you can extend the left leg forward. Inhale, bring the knee up. And exhale, everything down. Release the hands and shake. Shake, 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 shake. Woo! You can feel that on your leg too, right? Alright, and now we do that on the other side. So, bring your feet together, activate the fingertips towards the floor, bend the knees, inhale, find your chair pose. Now inhale here again and exhale, bring the torso towards the thighs for half chair. Inhale, lift the torso, chair pose. Exhale, half chair. Hands on the floor, straighten the legs, fall forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right foot, left foot back. You can skip the Vinyasa, find your down dog, or exhale, chaturanga on knees, chest. Inhale, upward dog. Tuck the toes, exhale, downward dog. Now inhale the left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Drop the shoulders down and exhale, flatten the back foot, open the arms, open to the right, warrior two. Make sure that the knee is towards the left, so you should be able to see the big toe. Back leg is strong, press on the outer edge of the right foot and see if you can bring the left thigh parallel to the floor. Pelvis forward, tailbone down, strong core. Strong arms, soft gaze, find your inner warrior. Now bend the left elbow, bringing on top of the left knee. Make sure you don't use the bend here. Now bring the right arm over the ear and stretch, elongate, elongate, elongate. Stretch the armpit. Keep rolling the chest open towards the ceiling. Don't collapse, press on the elbow and use the core. You can stay here or you can extend the left arm parallel with the right using the core and strong, strong legs. Inhale here, exhale, release left elbow on the left knee and come back to warrior two. Very nice. Now straighten the left leg, shift the hips back, reach forward for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left fingertips on the floor or hand on the floor or lightly resting on the shin. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Bring your hips forward and your shoulder back. Imagine you have a glass window here and you want to be all flat on the glass window. Gaze up towards your thumb or gaze down, whatever your neck allows you to do. Now bring the right arm over the ear and again stretch, stretch, stretch. Stay here. Or bring the left arm to meet the right. Keep opening the chest. Keep using the core. I know it's challenging. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Bring both hands on the floor, framing the foot. Alright. Now bring the right foot towards the middle of the mat. Bring the left hip forward. No, the left hip back and the right hip forward for your pyramid pose. Inhale. And exhale. Fold over the left leg. Nice stretch on the back of the left leg. Now inhale halfway. Bring your hands towards the front of the mat so your arms are extended. Strong core here. Inhale, press on the feet. Inhale your arms high. And exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Now bend the front knee, shift the weight forward, step on the left foot, lift the right leg off the floor. Whoopsie. And find this variation of warrior 3. Torso parallel to the floor, you can keep a micro bend in the left knee. Strong core to keep balance. Now press on the left foot, inhale, bring the right knee up. Maybe you want to extend the right leg for staff pose. Inhale, knee up and release down. Hands down and shake. Shake, 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 shake. Woo, good. All right. Let's go down now. Bring your hands to your heart. Come on your tippy toes. Bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. And squat down here. You can bring the hands on the floor behind you and you can come to seated. Alright, very nice. Extend the legs forward. Maybe again grab the flesh of the butt cheek so you really feel a nice anchor through the sit bones. Now engage the core, so bring the navel to the spine. Bring your arms high. Inhale. And exhale, fall forward. But we're not staying here. We inhale the arms up. And here we gently round the upper back and we come all the way down on the back. With the arms straight. Now the arms are behind the head. Use the core. Inhale, lift yourself up. And exhale, fall forward. And again. Inhale, lift yourself up. Gently round the upper back. And roll the spine of the mat on the mat. Arms back. Use the core. Inhale, lift yourself up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release the arms to the side. Alright, very good. Well done. Good. Now plant your feet on the floor. Slide your hands behind the thighs. Lift the calf muscles. Find that sweet spot of balance. Release your hands alongside the body. That's boat pose. And from boat pose, please go to low boat. So inhale. Exhale, lower down the legs, lower down the back. Boat pose. Inhale up. And exhale, lower your boat. Inhale, lift up. High boat. Exhale, low boat. Remember to engage the core. Inhale, high boat. And one more time. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. I like it one more time. And exhale, lower down. Release the legs on the floor. And come to a laying position. Alright, very good. Now bend the knees. Bring the heels towards the hips. Make sure that you can touch the heels with the fingertips. Now bring the hands to the back with the arm facing up towards the ceiling. Now press on the feet. Inhale, lift the hips for bridge. This variation of bridge pose. Squeeze the bum at the top. Squeeze the abs and imagine you have a block between the thighs. Your chin is away from the chest. Inhale and exhale, lower the hips down to the floor. One more time. Inhale, press on the feet, lift your hips up. And exhale, lower down. One more time, but we'll hold it. Press on the feet, bring the hips up. Squeeze the bum, squeeze the belly, bring the chin away from the chest, and imagine you want to squeeze a block between the thighs. Strong glutes, strong core. Big inhale, exhale, release, and bring the hands back alongside the body with the palm facing down. Now bring the knees to the chest, extend your arms 90 degrees from the torso with the palm facing down. Now bring the knees to the left.
and gaze to the right, towards the right hand. Breathe deeply here. Now bring the knee back to the center. Knees to the left and gaze to the right. Slow down the breath and breathe deeply. Now use the core, bring the knees back to the center. Open the knees, bring the feet parallel to the floor for happy baby pose. You can grab the ankle or you can grab the outer edge of the feet and press the knees down. And here you can roll from side to side. Maybe you want to straighten one leg and then straighten the other. Maybe you want to straighten both legs. Find a nice last stretch here. And again, you can roll on the side, fall from side to side. Find your happy baby here. Couple more breaths here. Now bend the knees. Bring the knees to the chest. Wrap your arms around them. Give yourselves a big hug here. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Exhale. Extend the legs forward and find your Savasana. Open the legs as wide as the mat and let your feet fall out on each side. The arms are slightly separated from the rest of the body with the palm facing up. Now take a deep breath in. And exhale. And again, big breath in. And exhale. Now come back to natural breath. And now that your body has been in quite a lot of movement for this past 40-50 minutes, let's find some stillness here. Let's find some stillness and relaxation. Make sure you don't hold any tension in the feet or in the legs. No tension in the hips, in the back or the shoulders. No tension in the fingers and in the arms. Your entire body is completely relaxed and still on the floor. Your head and your face are soft and relaxed. Your breath is smooth and easy, effortless. Your body is fully integrating all the benefit of this yoga practice, and so is your mind. And if you have any thoughts popping up, you can acknowledge them and release them without any judgment. Now you can start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Make small rotation with the ankles and the wrists. Move your head from left to right. Now slide the arms behind the head and stretch. Imagine you're a cat that is just waking up. Take a big inhale and yawn. And then bring your knees to the chest. And you can roll on either side, come to a fetal position for a moment here. You can come back to the intention you set at the beginning of the practice, starting with I am. And again, with the exact same words, you can repeat it 3 times. Now you can gently come back to a seated position with your legs crossed and your eyes closed for just a moment. Letting the flow of the breath going back to vertical, find a gentle lift in the heart. And here you can thank your amazing, beautiful and strong body for allowing you to do yoga today. And maybe have some compassion for its limitation. You can also thank yourself for making the time to be on your mat. And now to close this practice, we'll chant together the peace mantra Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can inhale deeply to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Inhale and exhale. With every peace in your mind, peace in your words, peace in your heart. Namaste. Thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed this core practice, and if so, please don't hesitate to share my videos, spread the word that yoga is amazing and that it helps with everything. And I will see you on your mat.